Hello mommies, this is just Adeto. Yes, your nutrition consultant. Yes, I want to talk about a new range of the Mamacook cereal that we just launched, and then it's just unique on its own form, and then we would like to explain to you so that you understand the value. A lot of people always say, what's the size of the food? We don't sell food by sizes, we sell them by the nutrient composition. Now, the Mamacook jasmine rice with the riceberry carrot is the gamma oryzanol based nutrition food, and this is one or nothing else beats it, the healthiest oil on the face of this earth, which is the rice bran oil. This is a base of rice bran oil made with jasmine rice that is specially designed for our children from 6 months to 24 months. Meaning that once your child wants to transit into the next phase of the complementary feeding, they can start to take this cereal. Now, it's very, very easy to prepare while I explain the other benefits for you to understand. I always like to make my cereals with fat because I want it fluffy, and then the spoon that I find in my milk, don't ever throw it away, is always useful. So I'm just going to take 3 spoons of my milk. Don't forget the proportion of 1 to 30, 2 to 60, 3 to 90, level scoop spoon, and I'm going to add it onto my water. Now, stir it in. I always use fat to stir it in. Number one, it allows air to enter. It also allows it to be more fluffy when you're preparing. So we're also going to be looking at the mutagenic nutrients in the food, which helps to boost your child's immune system consistently. I remember sometimes someone said the food she sells, they always have color. How can food be purple? How can food be black? These are what we call anthocyanins, and they're antioxidants naturally present in food that help to boost your child's immune system. You have no reason to be having a child who suffers from cold, cough, catarrh, except those are symptoms of allergy. But when you notice it in your child's routine, you have to complain to us. So you see, I'm going to use my fork, and when you're preparing your child's food, ensure that you're using warm temperature water. Don't use too much too hot of water, because once the water is too hot, it will change the texture of the child's food, and then the food gets lumpy. So this is all you need to do. Now, somebody's going to be worried about the texture of the food. There's something I always tell people: when you're preparing your child's food, you need to understand the texture your child like. Some babies like their food light, and some babies can take it textured. So if the food is too thick, I'm just going to advise you, add up some water and then stir in properly. Now, when you're talking about the riceberry flavor, this food is specially designed to ensure that your child's immunity is stable. And for those of you that have babies that are always having issues of eczema, rashes, dermatitis, which we also call asthma of the skin, redness, discoloration, your child's skin is not glowing, it is very, very important for you to understand that you need to inculcate this into your child's diet. Number one is gluten-free, it's dairy-free, it's seafood-free, because some children don't only suffer from protein allergy, they also have nut allergy, they also have corn allergy, they also have gluten allergy, and then all of this we need to put into consideration. So stir in the water and ensure that you get the fluffiness that your child needs and the texture of your baby's food. If you do not want to prepare this with milk, you can also prepare this with yogurt, meaning that once your child is going through the nausea teething phase, it's very, very easy for them not to miss out on any of the nutrients. So all you need to do, I'm tossing that away now, all you need to do is just to get your yogurt. Whether you're using live cultured yogurt or you're using the on-shelf yogurt, I need to make you understand that they're two different foods. Now, the on-shelf yogurt and the live cultured yogurt are different because these ones have the live culture probiotic system and food that helps to work on your child's gut microbiome system. It's very, very important when your child's gut is healthy, because it makes it easy for the child to be able to store fat, absorb nutrients, increase appetite, regulate hormones. That is one of the reasons why you see us do everything humanly possible to ensure that the live cultured yogurt are present, and we keep upgrading on it. Just like you have your 2023 model of car, you have your 2021, and you also have the 2022. So when you see us change nutrients like that, you should understand that we are targeting towards giving you the best. Now, when you want to use your yogurt to make the cereal, you can add your yogurt, or 2 ways. You can either add the yogurt into the water, or you can add your cereal first. So I'm just going to do my 3 spoons, 1 to 30, 2 to 60, 3 to 90. So I'm just going to do that measurement like I always want to do. Let me borrow a spoon from here, and then I'm going to stir it in. You see, when I'm stirring it in, you look like, this thing is watery. It's not watery. Allow it to form its own consistency on its own. You see this black purplish thing that you're looking, they are the berries. That is the riceberry nutrient in the food. And these are the antioxidants and the anthocyanins that you find in food. These are all you should be craving for. Crave for nutrients, not just putting anything in your child's mouth. Food can either make or mar. I keep saying it. So before you give your child any food, ask yourself, what nutritional benefit is my child getting from this? If you haven't followed our Babyology YouTube page, you need to follow it, because we've started to discuss nutrition at a broad spectrum. We've started looking into nutrition in a way that you don't know, you never imagined, what you never imagined, because we want to make parenting journey very, very easy. So I just poured in my yogurt and I'm going to stir, and you see, back to back, I'm still getting this fluffy, creamy, smooth texture. No lumps, because I'm also allowing air to enter into the food. So the temperature is just mild warm. You don't need to give too hot food. You don't need to give too cold food. When you want to use your yogurt, you can bring it out from the fridge for some minutes and then allow it. You can throw it into water, allow it to stay before you start to feed your baby with it. Don't forget, every of the Mamacook range has different benefits, and I'm going to take you through the journey of all the benefits. It's small but mighty, but trust me, it's an excellent nutrient that you need to add up to your child's menu. From time to time, you see we continue to do packages, because from one milestone to the other, as your child transits from one phase to the other, we give them the nutrients based on their growth and how they can easily get it absorbed into their system. So you see why you need to be in the Babyology family. It's an institution that belongs to every one of you. So you're most welcome on board anytime. Don't forget, these cereals are suitable from 6 months up until your child is 3 years. You can continue to enjoy it, and you can see the benefit once you start to use it. Maximum after 72 hours, you will notice that your child's hormones are connecting, they are becoming more effective, and I begin to see results. I don't see any reason why your child should be growing and your child is not thriving. And a lot of people, a lot of babies are on this board. Welcome you on board to Babyology. This is where you can get nothing but the best nutrition. They call me Jagaban of baby food. Not because I'm Jagaban, but because it's expertise rolling and people see results for whatever penny that you give me. Hurry! Order yours now.